What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Let's Play a Game Monday featuring Battlefield 4. One of the most awesome first-person shooters at the time and very popular on consoles and PC because Battlefield is originally one of the best PC first-person shooters out there. Now, Battlefield 4 has shined a lot with graphics and all that stuff, but there's more involved to Battlefield 4, and I have an expert here playing Battlefield 4 competitively. MLG Pro, everything. So it's gonna be Mario. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. So why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
I'm Mario. I'm 19 years old. I play Battlefield since Battlefield 3 actually, so it's been about 2 years. I'm really getting into competitive. As you said, I'm MLG Pro, the best guy you can get on the Battlefield. Amazing. And yeah, I have a lot of Battlefield 4 on my channel, weapon comparison, tutorials, some nice gameplay with some community members that are with me, that I've been with for, I think, around a year, maybe a year and a half, so great fun. So if you want to check that out, it will be linked in the description, I guess. And let's start off with some questions here, right?
Yeah, I got some questions for you. So the first question, what is your opinion about the game in general?
My opinion on the game in general. Battlefield 4 is a great game in general. If you don't look at the details that much, Battlefield 4 is a A+ game, if you ask me. There are some issues and some big issues that needs to be fixed in the near future for Battlefield 4 to actually stay popular, and for DICE and EA to actually have their gamers connected to them in a sort of way. But yeah, in general, I give this game, I think, an 8 or a 9 out of 10, so it's pretty high. And with some patches, I think this game is actually, I think it's the best FPS game you can get at the moment. Yeah, but that's my opinion, of course.
Yeah, of course. As an MLG Pro, you like the game a lot.
Yeah.
Of course, you gotta have a good word about the game. Now, is competitive Battlefield 4 big in the esports world?
Currently, I would say not that big. I think when I look on esports, there are like, sometimes there are like 50 people online, and sometimes there are like 200 people online. And I think with League of Legends, it's just like 1,000 or something. So in esports, it's not that big. I think Counter-Strike and League of Legends still outbeat them in players and popularity. But I think with some patches of the big problems like netcode, if you know what that is, netcode is basically how you see enemy players and how they see you on their screen. If that's fixed, Battlefield 4 is really good for competitive gaming. Especially with the new Spectator Mode they implemented, which wasn't in Battlefield 3, but now in Battlefield 4 again. So actually live streamers and everyone can see their perspectives, which also decreases the amount of hackers.
Alright, awesome. Awesome. So at the moment it's medium size. It will get bigger, as you said.
Yeah.
But some things have to be fixed. Now, will Battlefield 4 become one of the biggest once the bugs are fixed? What is your prediction?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like if people want to go competitive. Like competitive right now, there are some big teams that dominate the competitive world, and there are some new teams rising up. I am trying with my own community to get a team set up and get into competitive gaming, which it's going on a low pit right now. But if it's getting popular and people actually enjoy playing competitive, it can be really big, because the Battlefield community is really big, but the competitive world of Battlefield 4 is rarely or highly unknown, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, if you look at the previous Battlefields, there wasn't really a esports around that, as far as I remember. I don't know any Battlefield tournaments that are popular, so why is that, do you think?
Well, Battlefield 3 is mostly that there wasn't the Spectator Mode, So every esports thing that actually could be done, what could have been done by the in-game players actually live streaming it to Twitch or anything, which is a lot of work, and it actually decreases the performance of their PCs, of course, because of live streaming and all the technology behind that. But now with Battlefield 4 and the Spectator Mode, they're actually just there are casters or people that actually can go in as spectator and just commentate over the game, which makes esports compatibility way higher, because like these big events that you have with Halo, and I think probably with Call of Duty or League of Legends too, or these big LAN parties like DreamHack, if you get like something with esports in there and you can just go in there as spectator and spectate it, that's just perfect, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what you need as a commentator. Yeah. So, exactly. Because they didn't have that in the previous games, it wasn't possible for commentators to really commentate over the games.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, that sucks. But now in Battlefield 4, they added that finally. So, with that return and with the fixes of the bugs, you think the esports is going to be big with Battlefield 4?
Yeah, there is some. There's a community called Level BF, which is open for everyone. And there are actually just it's a team of a few players that actually live stream and commentate over tournaments. They organize tournaments and people can apply to it. They can create teams. It's a part of esports, and it's really growing the last few weeks. And I think if Level BF combines it with esports, or it transfers to esports, esports is going to get big very fast.
That sounds very interesting.
Yes,
very interesting.
Really looking forward how this is going to develop in the future.
Yeah, especially for you, being a Battlefield fan, playing it a lot, I think. How much do you play Battlefield?
I have currently around 110 hours in Battlefield 4.
And how much do you play in average? Do you play every day, or do you play a few times a week?
I have taken a break from it, like a couple of days now. I think I play around 10 hours a week.
10 hours a week, alright.
More than 10 hours a week.
Alright, so you play quite a bit, not too no life, because you have some people that actually play like 6 hours a day.
Yeah, there are actually players that had 127 hours in the first 2 weeks of Battlefield 4's release. It was just insane. People are just going insane when the game was released.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine some people were really looking forward to the game with the trailers being there with the awesome graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking at the score screen now. You won the game.
Yep.
Awesome. Having a score of 36 on 8 or something like that.
Yeah. This is actually a really old gameplay for me because I'm level 81 at the moment.
And you are level?
39.
39, wow. Alright, that's really old. But awesome, because it's pretty good, and you played really nice. So I want to thank you for being here. It was awesome having some Battlefield 4 insights from the true expert MLG Pro. Thank you for being here, and please, guys, check out Marius' channel. It's awesome. Alright, see you guys next time.
Cheers.